Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the ultimate clean girl guide. The clean girl aesthetic has really been a thing lately. Also, nothing feels better than being clean and put together. I swear I can conquer anything when I am. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you can be all confident and just get things done. So I'm just gonna give you all a rundown of all of the tips I've acquired and things that I believe you should follow or at least try to incorporate. So the first thing that I want to share with you all is my shower routine. If you often hear girls talk about like their everything shower, this is what I do in my everything shower. I obviously don't do all of this stuff on a daily basis, but I do a majority of it. I cannot stress the importance of showering at least once a day. Sometimes I find myself showering even twice a day. For example, if I wake up, go to the gym, then go to work, I usually find myself showering after work as well. Now, if I am washing my hair, that is the first thing I do. I'm currently using the Mielle shampoo and conditioner. I also like to use a scalp massager in the process of shampooing and conditioning. Not only does it help feed all of the product into my hair, but it also promotes hair growth. I do like to shampoo my hair 2 times. The way I think of it is like the first shampoo wash is really just going to be getting all of like the oils and any built up bacteria and products in my hair, and then the second wash is actually going to be putting the shampoo to use and letting it be used to its advantage. Then I of course go in with conditioner. If it's a day that I am deep conditioning, then I go in with my Mielle deep condition instead of just regular conditioning. But while I'm letting my conditioner set, I just like to claw clip my hair up and get to work on the rest of my body. So whilst I let that set, I like to wash up with a loofah. Now you want to be swapping these out at least every month or so. Over time, that loofah is just going to be a ball of bacteria. I recommend getting them in packs of like 5 or 3. I also have like those African cloths as well, which are really good to use. Before my shower, I love to choose like what scent I want to go for when it comes to my body wash. So I have multiple from Bath & Body Works, Saltaire, Tree Hut, and Sol de Janeiro. Do you have to use multiple different body washes? No. I just like to switch it up and not always just use like a regular Dove soap and whatnot. I was watching another one of these hygiene videos myself, and what one of the girls had recommended was finding one of your favorite scents. For example, if you love smelling like vanilla all the time, then always use vanilla body wash and then follow up with a vanilla scent lotion, a vanilla scent perfume, etc. Because your scent does tend to like fade throughout the day, like your perfume, your lotion scent. So in order to like make it 10 times stronger and actually last throughout the day, she recommended doing that. After I rinse all of my body wash off, I then like to go and wash my face. I feel like I might have heard before that you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower, but I don't feel like that really like causes me any problem. I personally think it's just quicker and easier with my routines. I just go in with the La Roche-Posay face wash that I have. After I wash my face in the shower is when I go into shaving. I highly recommend washing up before you shave. You don't want to shave on dirty skin. I feel like that can just cause like other breakouts, then affect your razor and just all types of other things. When I shave my entire body. I shave my armpits, my arms, my legs, my feminine area, like everything. I used to not always shave my arms, but I promise you, like once you start, you kind of never go back. I am one of those girls who had like really dark hair on their arms growing up, and honestly some people would point it out, believe it or not. So after I finish shaving, we're probably about like at least 30 to 40 minutes into our shower now, but we're still going, we're not done here. So after I finish shaving, I then go ahead and wash my conditioner out because by then it's been some time now, and then I hop right into exfoliating. I like to do this at least 1 to 2 times a week, especially after I'm shaving though. I personally love Tree Hut's exfoliators. I have one of their miniature candy cane scrubs, and then I have their Coco Colado scrub as well, which is my all-time favorite scrub of theirs. I've used another one before, but this one just beats it. I don't think I even care to look into their other scents or whatever because Something about the texture too is just completely different, and then the smell, oh my gosh, don't say I did not put y'all on. Now, if you're someone who struggles a little bit with chest acne or back acne, make sure you are rinsing your body with soap or exfoliating after you condition. I've heard Kylie Jenner mention it in an interview before that she struggled with that as well, and she noticed a difference when she started rinsing her body after she conditions. Once I am done exfoliating, I then end my shower by rinsing off in cold water. Showering in cold water has so many benefits, such as increasing blood circulation, helping with your sore muscles post-workout, waking you up more, all of that good stuff. It does suck for like the first few seconds, but I promise over time you get used to it and you actually kind of learn to love it. So now that we are all done with that shower routine, once I get out of my shower, I of course dry off completely. I say completely because leaving yourself wet can form more bacteria after we literally just went through a whole process of trying to minimize all of that. The only thing that I do not dry off with my towel, at least, is my face. Once again, I am someone who is like more prone to acne, so I do everything to make sure I'm not like affecting my face so much. If you are going to use a towel on your face, just make sure it's the first thing you dry off and then leave down to the rest of your body. I usually just let my face air dry or go in with a tissue or a separate towel. Now when I get out of the shower, I usually have all of my oils and lotions there waiting for me. So one of the first things that I do is put on deodorant. I have the same memory of my health teacher for some reason stressing the fact that you have to put on deodorant right after your shower. If you want the deodorant to work to its full potential, that's when you're supposed to use it. There is also a ton of other alternatives and remedies to use instead of deodorant. I then go in with the Johnson's Shea and Cocoa Butter Oil. This is my all-time favorite oil. I personally like to put on both an oil and lotion, but you can of course do one or the other. It's just all about preference. Depending on where I'm going or how I'm feeling, I do like to switch up my lotions though, and I tend to use some Bath & Body Works lotions just for that extra like scent and to smell good and whatnot. And then lastly, I go in with my jojoba oil, and I only use this oil on my feminine area. Baby oil is also perfectly fine when being used down there. Now, I do not like to get dressed immediately after my showers, so I just prefer to throw on my favorite cotton robe that I got from Victoria's Secret. Heavy on the cotton. I just want something more breathable on my skin. Same goes with underwear. If you choose to throw that on after your shower, just make sure it is cotton. Cotton is the best when it comes to underwear. I'm not saying that you can't wear silk underwear and all that other stuff. It really is just better and more breathable for your feminine area. And just a quick tip, if you're not already, which I really hope you are, make sure you are changing your underwear at least 2 to 3 times a day. For example, if you're someone who's in school, the same pair of underwear that you just wore all day throughout in school, you want to be changing that after school as well. Take the time to just go down and clean your area. Honey Pot has really good feminine wipes you can keep with you at all times. So if you're out in public, or like I said, after school, in the middle of a work shift, whatever the case may be, if you ever need to go and just freshen up a bit. Also, when I'm on my period, I like to change not only my pad but my underwear as well. I've heard quite a few stories of women getting infections just from a tampon and a pad, so I'm really big on switching that out. Just because a pad says 8 to 10 hour wear, that doesn't mean you want to be in it for those 8 to 10 hours. Enough of that talk. After my shower is when I hop into my skincare routine. Now, like I said, I wash my face in the shower, but for the times that I don't, for example, like before the gym or at night, you want to make sure you are washing your hands before you wash your face. Then I go in with all my serums and moisturizers, my gua sha. Very soon I will do a more in-depth tutorial for you all on my skincare routine and some more tips on top of that. As far as face masks, I do these every Sunday and like Wednesday or Thursday. I try to do at least 1 to 2 times a week. It really just depends on whether or not I think my skin needs it. I like to do face masks before my shower. I just feel like that's 10 times more easier for me, so I can just rinse it off while I'm in there. My all-time favorite face mask would be the Aztec clay mask. It is literally only 11 bucks for that large jar. I got that in July. It is currently March and it still lasts me. I just like it due to its longevity and also the results. From time to time I will use Fenty's Cookies and Clean mask, and what I like is that it has like little black what I like is that it has like little black exfoliating beads, which I like to rub into my skin. Alright, so that is pretty much a rundown of my hygiene routine, but of course hygiene is not only about the outside but the inside as well. When I was younger, I used to not fully understand the phrase "you are what you eat," but now as I got older, I'm like, okay, I see what y'all was talking about. It is so important to pay attention to what you are putting into your body. Your diet truly should consist of mainly water, fruit, and vegetables. Think of that every time you open the fridge, every time you eat. This is of course going to reflect on the outside and also have an impact of how you feel and how much your energy is lasting through the day. One of the tips I recommend is trying to get into the habit of having a gallon of water a day. It made me realize so much how much water I lacked. As long as you're getting close to finishing the entire gallon or a little more than halfway, then that in my eyes is just as good, because I know it's not easy and we're busy throughout the day. I have both a full gallon water bottle and a half gallon. Both will be linked on my Amazon storefront. Every time you turn around, trying to be taking a sip of water. What I like to think of it as is considering yourself as a plant, and you always need to be watering this plant. I of course like to include lemon in my water as well. Another thing I like to do is drink chlorophyll every day. I do about 500 to 550 milliliters of water, then add 18 drops of the chlorophyll, and then I like to add some lemon as well. Chlorophyll does have like a little taste to it. It's tolerable, but it's still not the best. Chlorophyll is really good for internally deodorizing your body as well as blood circulation and a ton of other good health benefits. It also really helped clear up my acne and give me that glowing skin. Now, the overall point of everything I just said was to stay hydrated. Try to lay off the caffeine drinks, and then of course any Diet Coke, Sprite, literally whatever. If you like put a penny inside of a Coke bottle, it will literally disintegrate it. If that doesn't make you want to like take a step back from it, the best time to eat fruit is in the morning, so start off by having at least one piece of fruit a day. I am not saying that you can't have a burger, a pizza, whatever the case may be, but just have a majority of your diet consist of that, and you will see such a big change in your overall health, in your body, in your skin. I do take some daily supplements as well. Some supplements I do recommend, which can be found on my Amazon storefront, are things such as like fish oil, iron, sea moss, black seed oil. You can even take like little apple cider vinegar gummies. Now, you of course don't have to take all of the vitamins in the world, but if there is somewhere where you think you lack or you think you do need some more of that vitamin boost, then I highly recommend taking some supplements. All right, now to end this video off, I just wanted to throw in a couple extra random tips and to just put you on to some extra like products and steps in order to have the ultimate clean girl guide and look. I didn't have the chance to mention oral care, so I want to get into all of that as well. You definitely do want to make sure you are flossing every single day. Flossing is the first thing you want to do when it comes to your oral care routine. Then you want to mouthwash. Then you want to brush your teeth. It may seem out of order and random, but that is supposed to be the order to complete it in. The reason why you want to finish with brushing your teeth and not with mouthwash is because you want the fluoride to stay on your teeth. And of course, do not forget about your tongue. Ever since I heard about gum disease and how like more than half of the diseases you can get come from your mouth, I have been so scared ever since. I refuse to miss a day and night without brushing my teeth. Another tip to acquire the clean girl aesthetic is to, of course, always keep your nails and toes done. This, of course, does not have to be professionally. You can literally pick up some nail polish from the Dollar Tree. I love to get my nails done every month. I originally got the tradition from my mom though, because she always has nail polish on and was always getting her nails done. Just make sure your nails are clean and healthy and put a little nail polish on, you know, have fun with it. What I like about keeping my toes done is that they last for months on end. I usually just prefer to get like some white nail polish on my toes or like a baby pink, and that will literally last me like over a month, surprisingly. Overall, you do just want to be keeping up with your feet as well. Make sure they're always moisturized just as much as your hands, and clean and just put together and looking nice, especially in the summertime. Lastly, I just wanted to share with you some of my favorite scents. Not to mention, I do have some of these oils and fragrances linked on my Amazon storefront. One of them would be this vanilla musk oil. They have a roller version as well. I just like to pour a little onto like my wrist, rub it in, and then like move it onto my neck. I am also entirely obsessed with YSL's Black Opium perfume. I get an extreme amount of compliments every time I wear it out. I feel like it's so important to not leave the house without having a fragrance on. I feel like incomplete if I didn't put on some fragrance before I left the house. Another very good and popular one, this is more on the expensive side, but it's the Baccarat Rouge. This perfume is to die for. Lastly, I do love the Sol de Janeiro's mist. I'm also the type of person who likes to put on like a quick mist or perfume on before bed. It may seem extra, but I love it. Alright, you all, so that is the end of my hygiene routine. I hope you all enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I may or may not have even missed a few tips, so please feel free to leave some down below, or if there's any you think that others should know about. I want to include all of the tips that I possibly can to just being clean, smelling good, looking good, all of that. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.